Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of FerryTalk. The scenery is a little bit different behind me. I actually drove out to see Matt Cremona and to work on some hand-cut dovetails. So you can get in the shot here. It's pretty informal for FerryTalk type stuff. But
hello.
You guys know Mr. Cremona, don't you?
Probably not. I'm new here.
I mentioned him in like a FerryTalk or two ago. But his shop is really cool. I'm surprised we're doing this for a backdrop. We should have done your world famous.
You picked this.
Yeah, I don't know. I picked the camera angles and that just. Oh, who knows? Anyways, I just did my first hand cut dovetail. What'd you call it? Half blind?
Half blind.
Half blind, so it doesn't show through on this here. It just shows through here, and it's actually fairly snug in areas. What would you say is in areas? What would you say would be that is snug in that area. What would you say would be a grade on this? Be honest. A to F.
For your first time, I think it's pretty amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say. I don't know, by dovetail standards, I think it's probably like C, but C is average and passing.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, I think that turned out even better, and we got the focused, the zoomed in shot here because we got Matt's camera going as well. Ta-da! And I'm just, what is this, cherry that you playing down for me? And we're just gonna make a little, I don't know, keepsake box. So top and bottom, and what would you call it? Like a raised panel style?
Yeah, it'd be like a raised panel.
And then just glue everything together, and then cut it and throw some hinges on there. So I got one out of the four done. I think like I said, I'm pretty impressed. I didn't have a video today. I wanted to do a FerryTalk because I didn't have a project video, and I've been kind of slacking. But the reason I didn't is because I spent a whole day driving, getting to his house. Not a whole day, but by the time I pack up and then stop at however many fast food restaurants, it doesn't come by hopping on a treadmill. But Matt helped me sharpen these bad boys, and I think that was my sharpest one. This one had a really nice tip. We literally sharpened the back to, or flattened the back to such a high grit. It's like a mirror. It's basically a mirror. I hope the camera is pulling that one up. And there will be a hand cut dovetail video coming out. I don't know if it'll be anytime soon, but being you guys are kind of my core audience, I kind of wanted to share this with you that I was here. And that's what we were working on. This one turned out really sharp too, but can't say when it's going to come out.
Good for cheap chisels.
Yeah, it was for a set of 4. Now, granted, I had the one from before, but a set of 4 I think was $35. So, and then I show basically the premise behind that video that will be out maybe in a couple weeks. I buy like a $10, $11 dovetail saw. I splurged a little bit on $35 chisels because you got some in the cabinet there that were, I don't know, 35 cents. Sitting next to a couple $100 ones.
My set of marbles were 20 or 30 bucks for a set of 4. They're cheaper than these ones.
Those Stanley ones, though, he's got Stanley ones that must be, what, $1 or $2 a piece?
I think it was like $10 for a set of 3. Probably
for a set of 3. Okay, so $3.33 a piece. So that was fast math. But anyways, I bought the chisels, the dovetail saw, and then the coping saw for like $5-6, and that's going to be the premise of that video coming out in a few weeks. Is spend, I don't know, $55, and basically that's all you need to make some dovetails. And maybe if we have time, we'll try the, what do they call them, through dovetails? Through dovetails. So the only other question I had to bring up on FerryTalk, and I guess I'll get Matt's opinion on this too, but I did 2 or 3 videos now on that cordless tool cabinet, and I got a bunch of people email in and ask, oh, I see you have Makita, I see you have Makita, is that the best? There is no best. I mean, you have to find what fits your hand. Some tools are lighter than others, and I'm just going to snag, I'm just going to be random here, and just snag an older DeWalt, and this isn't the ion lithium battery, this is probably the NiCad,
it is.
And it's a lot heavier, so.
It is.
But you could probably find these used on Craigslist for
nothing,
a fraction of what the new ion lithium. In fact, you even got the same Makita that I have, and that's the newer ion lithium batteries. when it comes down to cordless tools, I just say, if you can find a friend, a family member, neighbor, and actually get to borrow, say, a DeWalt or a Makita or a Milwaukee or a Festool or a Ryobi or a Bosch, or I'm sure I'm leaving out a bunch of names, but what feels right in your hand, what charges, you know, to your liking, you just got to play around with them. It's not as good in the store just to drive in 2 screws and call it done. So try and find a friend or family member that has them. And no, there is no best. I picked Makita because I've been a Makita guy for a long time. And what I liked was Makita has like 70 or 80 cordless tools that use the exact same battery. In fact, my cordless trimmer, my weed whacker, is a Makita weed whacker and uses my drill batteries. So, but no, I'm having a great time here at Cremona's. I'm here for another couple days. And so hopefully we can churn out get some collaborative builds here.
Finish
And
this box up.
Yeah. Finish the box and hopefully have some sushi tonight. Matt was tempting me. I'm a sushi connoisseur. So.
Oh, show him the grain on the box. The wrapper on grain.
Yeah. Matt, he's always thinking. These pieces were cut out of one board, so the grain kind of wraps around. I don't know if that'll show that.
I can get some shots of it and put it in the video for you.
And so you basically make that your corner, and the actual grain has a little continuity wrapping around, and it wraps around the whole box. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm hoping I'm going to stress in this video once I get it done that to give it a shot. $55, yes, some it's a lot, some it's a little, but is worth just diving in and trying it. Now, granted, I got a master dovetail maker showing me how to do it, but hopefully I can project that in the video. And I think people are. I was scared because you hear about people saying it's got to be exact, it's got to be precise. You know what? It's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect. I mean, I don't think I've ever done anything my first try perfect. Second time, yeah, I mean, I ooze perfection, but.
No, that was really good for your first shot. I was really impressed.
Yeah, and I think the sharp chisels thing is a big. You know, you can either buy a bottle of aspirin or you can just sharpen the chisels because you're going to end up with a headache trying to just jam. Like these cut.
You're going to throw it across the room.
I mean, let's see if I can even get a shot of this. I'm just digging this 2-camera setup, but anyways, just with light pressure. This isn't a good one, is it? No.
No, it's scrap.
Okay, good. But I mean, it literally just pairs through it, and
no pressure.
You know, no pressure, just glides right through. And then if you want to do, I guess a pairing cut would be an end grain, but it just takes it off and just boom. That's going to be the key, I think, to the video on that. But all right, unless you got anything else to say to the fine folks out there in the world of video land.
I can't think of anything witty to say.
Awesome. Well, in the spirit of not editing this, see you guys later.
Bye.
That's pretty cool.